F1 is basically just Top Gun Maverick with planes swapped out for cars. It's about the badass old-timer coming back to get the underdogs into shape and trying to reach out to a cocky youngster who resents him. But it's a mostly successful retread of that formula. Brad Pitt has the smouldering movie star charisma of Tom Cruise, and a camera mounted on a racing car captures footage that's just as exhilarating and cinematic as a camera mounted on a fighter jet. It might not hit as hard emotionally as Top Gun, and the humor definitely doesn't land as consistently, but it's a satisfying, if predictable, feel-good story. Joseph Kosinski has delivered another solid action drama that solidifies his place as this generation's answer to Tony Scott.
I'm offering you an open seat in Formula One. The only place you could say, if you win, you are the absolute best in the world.
F1 takes a very tell-don't-show approach to establishing the character's backstory. It has a sports reporter list off all the bullet points from his personal and professional life, like he's reading directly from the screenwriter's index card. But it steadfastly adheres to the show-don't-tell rule when it comes to the actual narrative. The movie tells its story almost entirely through action. The racing scenes aren't just a dazzling cinematic spectacle. Each one conveys where the characters are at in their arcs. Sonny's trial lap shows he's rusty, the first race shows that he's reckless, and a montage shows that he's slowly getting better and learning to trust his teammates. By the time you get to the climactic race, you're genuinely emotionally invested in whether or not Sonny's team wins. I'm not a Formula One fan at all. I'm not a sports fan at all. But I am a fan of good storytelling, and good storytelling can get me to root for a team like AFC Richmond or the Bad News Bears. F1 succeeds at doing that. Whether you care about the sport or not, you'll care about whether or not this team wins, because you care about the characters.
Kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you, singing, we will rock you.
Pitt effortlessly anchors the film with his old-school movie star charms. Kerry Condon is typically wonderful as his good-hearted, no-shit-taking love interest, and Javier Bardem is a great foil as the exasperated owner of the team, whose longtime friendship with Sonny comes into conflict with his concern about the bottom line. I think Damson Idris is a fine actor, and he does a fine job with the material he's given, but the character he plays here is so absurdly unlikable. Joshua Pierce is arrogant, he's got a short temper, he thinks the world revolves around him, and he puts on the same shit-eating grin every time he's called out for being a dickhead. In the third act, he magically becomes less of a dick, but it's not a gradual change. It happens pretty much overnight, and I liked him so much more when he started being nicer, and Idris played it so well. The film should have been building to that from the beginning, instead of leaving him to be an arsehole until a sudden change of heart in the 11th hour.
That's the last thing I do is drive that car. I will take that life, man. 1,000 times.
Thanks to Kosinski's kinetic direction, F1 is a sight to behold on the big screen. The roar of the engines, the flash of the fireworks, the white-knuckle intensity of the speed, he brings it all to life with the magic of cinema and puts you right there in those cars, whizzing around those bends and smashing into those bumpers. Tom Cruise has been floating the idea of a Days of Thunder sequel for a while now, but frankly, after F1, he doesn't need to bother. This is basically Days of Thunder 2, and it's about as good as it'll get. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe and click on the little bell. And also seize the day and call your mom and be kind to yourself.